Shalom guys, I'm just jumping in one last time. This is the third video that I've done today. I'm fixing to go to bed. It's still February the 20th. And anyway, welcome back. If you are returning back, my name is Shannon. If you are new, audio discretion advised. If you have little ones around, because it's really intense on this platform. I just, normally I don't get on this late, but I just kept feeling like I needed to check some energies, and so I turned on the camera. Anyway, I hope that you've had a great day and all that kind of stuff. I don't know where you're at in the world, but I'm in the United States of America. Pray for this country. Boy, it needs it. Let's just get started here. Most I just invite your presence here. And, you know, let me just say something. I was watching some short videos, and I was watching these couples that had gotten married and some things that the groom did to the bride, and it was so disrespectful. And they just thought it was just the most funniest thing. Like, one of them like pushed the bride's face down into the wedding cake, and she just came up like, I mean, it was embarrassing to her and stuff like that. I just thought, how rude is that? But spiritually, people are doing that to one another. That's supposed to be a beautiful type of a union there, and for somebody to do something like that. And then another couple was taking off running, and I guess she thinks that he's going to also jump into this pool of water, and he just lets her go. And I just thought, how rude, how disrespectful. There was no love there. not for somebody to do that to you on your wedding day and stuff like that. What a shame. It's crazy. I also caught another video that got captured. I told about a video that I seen where they had the cameras rolling, and this baby was inside of a bed, and the cat was inside the bed as well. But all of a sudden the cat just gets up it just out of nowhere, and you could tell that it was fighting in the spirit realm, and it captured it on video. Well, this other video that I seen tonight, the baby was in the bed, and this doll was sitting by a mirror, and it said something over the top of the videos about how mirrors are gateways for spiritual stuff to come in. Well, this doll was sitting there, and again, you could see the baby laying in the bed, and all of a sudden that doll just stood up, and then here comes this cat in the frame and starts, you know, jumping on that doll. It was really, really wild. I don't even know why I'm sharing it, but anyway, I talk about that realm a lot, coming into this realm, all the paranormal nonsense that's going on, and, you know, demonic things just even inside of people to do disgraceful things to even somebody that they just said I do and married, and just doing stupid stuff like it's so disrespectful, and what people have brought into this realm. Anyway, I just look at things a lot differently than a lot of people. If you are new, I don't look I don't look at things a lot like most people do. And so I may be a different type of a person for you. I don't really know. But anyway, all right. Love the one that you're with all your heart. Stop being disrespectful to people, folks. It's a shame. Messiah, what do you want to bring out here? We have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So somebody could be real angry right now. Aww. Anyway, be angry and sin not. You have right to be angry, I guess, for some people. There's a bunch of money around some stuff, commitments and things like that. Okay, well, somebody's got the other woman, and there was a slut around some stuff today as well. And if you missed today's element sign readings, really bad, nasty sexual nonsense just kept coming out over and over and over and over again, because the Most High was saying so. And anyway, if you jumped in bed with the slut, you got the disease, because God said it was there. A long-term commitment is here, and somebody's angry around some matter. She is the other woman in the reverse. She is a witch in the reverse. She's a hothead slut in the reverse. Okay, and there's a bunch of money around some stuff, because I think it was the fire sign reading. Somebody was trying to figure out how to get in somebody's account for all this money. And so you got some whore around, because God himself will tell you that the whore goes after your precious life. and they take your substance from you. So those of you who are spending money on the harlots, your money's just it's just gonna go away. But that's up to you, whatever you want to do. Okay, anyway, whatever that's about. A Fool is out here, a new beginning. We also have the Hangman is here as well. All right, well, there's some signature on this money because somebody has been trying to get into somebody's account. Okay, and the Fool returns because somebody's caught up in folly, and somebody is trying to look from every angle to how to do something. Somebody's involved in backwards organization because it's been talked about all day today as well. It always is talked about. This is a knowledge of some things, and somebody can be angry. The Fool also is angry as well. Is an energy of goes back to anger. Somebody's in psychedelic behaviors out here with the Hangman. Something about something being circulated is also known about this whore, or it's going to be known about this freaking whore out here. Okay, because God is going to let it come out, because secrets kept coming out. The mask came off as well. It kept saying today that somebody's secret was coming out. Show me more information. So the Nine of Swords. Oh, poor baby. Well, you're a nutcase is actually what you are. You are going to go to jail because the word prison came out. There's a reason why I turned this camera on, because the Most High told me to. Again, you're going to go to jail. This is long-term prison here with the Hangman's also a prison card. This is a big fat I'm trying to say two words at once and it's just not coming out. It's a destruction and a disruption on this ditch. Stuck energy for a long time. You're going to jail. You're going to do some time out here, ditch. Let's see. Show me more information. Let me see what this is. To hang a rope. Somebody's been twisting with the deception out here is the pictograph language in one of the directions out here. Okay, well, if somebody got hung, then somebody's got hung. You know, yesterday when I was reading, my throat chakra just, or maybe it was today, I don't remember when it was. But my throat chakra just whatever, and I stated that somebody did get choked. Okay, well, this whore's going to get choked at the end of a matter out here. Don't care about the witch who is the ditch. To swallow the throat. Okay, well, there's something about hanging and choking, and the throat energy is out here. Okay, well, anyway, somebody don't have the right of passage to go forward in something. Show me this tower. There's a little police officer. Well, anyway, look, she's in the reverse. I don't know why my cards are showing so. I just flipped them out in the upright, and this comes out in the upright, and this comes out in the reverse. Well, the Queen of Swords, you've got two queens out here. We had same-sex nonsense kept coming out as well. So somebody knows about somebody trying to be real sweet and all that kind of stuff. Something's blown up in somebody's face here, or is fixing to. This is bad energy with the Queen of Swords also in the reverse. She's also a witch. She's also somebody who's just lost their ever-loving freaking mind. And so it could just be showing us two aspects of one person as well. But somebody's foolish out here. There are 3 court cards out here. Let's go on and see what else you want to bring out here. Why is this here? There is knowledge out here. Somebody's getting cut. There's a judgment. Somebody's making a decision. It came out in the reverse. This is really bad, what's going on. This is really bad because God said today that there was danger around. God's putting a slice on something. It came out in the reverse. Okay. This gentleman is at the bottom of the deck. He's your partner card. Somebody's partner is out here, whether it's same sex or not. We also had lost pregnancy that came out today as well. Something about somebody's mother hanging. Somebody killed their mother by a hanging or something. I don't know why that's coming through. Some type of a hanging of somebody's mother is here, or a choking or something like that's out here. Somebody knows about something here. Show me. It was a family betrayal, whatever that is, because God kept bringing out the family and stuff today as well. Show me the sickle. Some professional person is out here. Queen of Swords also represents that. Look what God's bringing out. The choking. It really is here. Whatever it's about. And God just said, turn the camera on. Somebody needs to know some information. Somebody has distorted some stuff out here. In secret. Okay. And the moon also take you to your mother. as well. Okay, so there's the choking, and the word of the pictograph goes back to that, and then somebody's throat. You know, this morning when we were reading, the Most High said that somebody was thirsty for something as well, and so choking of some sort is out here, something about the throat area, and distorting something with these clouds coming out. And then there's the other partner card. So something, and there are two people out here, and you know, if they're police officers, then something's out here around some cruelty. Okay? Something's out here around some cruelty, and all kinds of money has been attached to something that's going on. Somebody's daughter-in-law is also out here that's done something around a choking to a mother energy, whether it's stepmother, mother-in-law, just a mother energy, whatever that is coming through as well. Show me more information. A connection is out here. Okay? Well, anyway, there's something wrong with it. It's in the hidden space. What else is in the hidden space? Somebody angry about a connection. This is feeling weighed down. So we had the co-worker and stuff that also came out today as well. And this is long-term stuff. This is feeling weighed down. If something is by water, then something is by water. You'd have stormy waters out here with the hangman. So something about the anchor. There's the maze. It's, you know, sexual stuff all day long. And if you're brand new, I just won't pick it apart just for time's sake and stuff like that. But the maze can trace us back to a sexual raping of some sort. Okay? But this also goes to confusion. And somebody has distorted some stuff. Even on technology. Okay, where the police department, water, Shell Creek came through after I got done. So all you police officers out there in Shell Creek, some stuff going on out there, boy. And those of you who ain't from America or Kansas City area, then you're not going to know what I'm talking to, but those people know. Those people know some things. The owls, secret talking and taking things away. There's another card on the floor, but I can't reach it. So anyway, it'll be a special message, I guess, because it came out on the floor the opposite direction. This older people also talking about some things going on as well. But somebody out here is flying away with some communication. We had teachers that come out today as well. And owls can trace you back to teaching energy, but in the negative, it's a confusion. The maze goes to a confusion. So does the clouds. Somebody's all confused because there's same-sex nonsense going on out here around something. Somebody's kid's also being touched in a school by a teacher because God brought out perversion energy also. Somebody's spirit is out here, or somebody is a ditch and a witch and performs spells on people. We're just not moved by you. A boundary is here, okay? And an enlightenment. It jumped over here on this night. Okay, which also is a police card. I'm going to call it that because I'm just going to call it that because it's what's coming through my spirit. An enlightenment, a big time enlightenment, and oh my God, seeing something from a different perspective out here in a really big way with that hangman. People, something huge is going on out here. Also an enlightenment card. People know some stuff. Okay, or you're fixing to get a great big download on some things. People are talking about some things, and somebody is angry. They're going to go to jail for something that they've done out here, on a hanging or choking or whatever they've done, or whatever they're trying to conspire because of this card also jumped out. Okay, I guess all these jumped out because of a love situation that is not for the freaks that are also wanting that connection that don't even belong to them. God spoke about it real heavy. Something about time. And you know, we got the watch out today. And then God brought a scripture out about him changing the times and the seasons and bringing deep, dark things to the light. So again, that enlightenment is all over this reading. People getting some enlightenment on some things. It only comes from the Most High God. Coming from a real deep place. Also shows a couple different things. Okay, it shows something coming up, okay, like from a deep place, and it's the enlightenment card. Also shows something hanging here. So it's really confirming real heavy about something out here. There's the dog and somebody's friends involved in something. But a dog in the reverse takes you to prostitution. It also takes you to homosexuality, which was being talked about, like I said. And really looking at something, we know that this energy right here in the Greek takes you back to the Scorpio energy, and the Greek takes you back to deliberately suppressing truth. Well, you can't suppress it no more, because Jehovah's allowing everything to come to the surface now. You cannot, and you need to accept that fact. There, look, about the stupid confusion energy. Well, there's a whole scripture in chapter in the scripture. I'm really tired. About this confusion and the owls and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, and it is time for some things to take place, okay? And so if you're in some homosexual love affair, it's off. It's perversion to God. It's perversion to God. These people will be removed. Wicked people are going to be removed. God calls it an abomination. So observing something, some type of a boundary is out here around whatever's been observed with these people, this law enforcement, this confusing nonsense, somebody's friend, the homosexual, the prostitute, whatever it has been. Somebody has seen something. Somebody's got some enlightenment on whatever's coming out here for you in your case. Look, the magnifying glass is out here twice. The Most High is really speaking. He always speaks. He always speaks. Only you had also kept coming out today as well. Somebody's trying to escape something. There's a boundary around something going on. Somebody's in a maze trying to figure out what to do out here around whoever's trying to cling as a third party that was working around collective groups of people's energy today. These people have no right. They have no right to try to cling. Okay. Observing twice is out here. That's incredible. Observing and observe. Wow. Thank you, Jehovah. Somebody is single out here, attached to some stuff going on. And then there's memories attached to some things. And somebody's got some enlightenment on some stuff. Now, the Most High said today that your family needed healing, folks. Your family needed help from some third-party, crazy, kooky group that's out here that's done some things to your family. And so there's enlightenment going on even about things in the past. And you were also told today if you had any kind of information, you needed to bring it out. You needed to bring it out because people have been suppressing the truth on purpose. And God's going to bring it on up anyway. So a reconciliation and something about behind closed doors, okay? Someone tall. Something about a doctor or healing something is here. Speak on, Jehovah. Just say whatever you want to any person. Electronics. Yes, it jumped on the tower. We already know. Like I said, somebody was trying to really figure out how to get into people's accounts, and specifically mine as well. And somebody that works for the law is the one that is tickling these wires and allowing people to get up in here and thieve things. You're going to be bent, and you're going to go to jail full. Gathering of people is out here attached to some stuff. Well, we kept getting the community today in a really big way, and the enemy and the blockage card was there. There are groups of people involved in some stuff. And it is time to speak, or they're going to try to come and speak. The FBI. It's out here. The magnifying glass is out here. I don't really have any respect for any officers, but anyway, somebody's overheard something that has been said. Well, somebody's got some enlightenment to stuff. If you're brand new, don't take offense at what I said, because I've explained real heavy today what's taken place with me with any kind of enforcement, even the White House, even with the governor himself when Biden was in the office. I contacted and left messages and called and tried to also talk to the Pentagon 3 times. I mean, I've just called everybody. Went right. Well, there you guys are. They just hacked in. Well, God said you were going to, and you're under a judgment. I'm sorry that I don't like you. I'm sorry that I don't like any of you all in enforcement, because you don't enforce nothing but crap. You're murderers. You're absolutely foul to me. God already said that was going to happen. I speak right through the time and space by the Spirit of the Holy Spirit. I don't give a rip about you folks. You're murderers out here. You're sluts and whores and demonic is what you are. You don't have no right being on my electronics. You're now under a judgment of Yehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth. May he take you down to Sheol. Oh, is that who just got on? You don't demand no respect from me because I'll never give it to you. I've already tried to give you the benefit of the doubt, and you've been found being unworthy of crap. Right at the top of the White House. Right, Mr. Cash? We have something about a surprise and something about somebody's destiny is out here. Show me more information. Could give a rip about you people. Somebody just needs to relax. God's got something under control, okay? And that we've got people that are not in harmony with some stuff, and something about alone time is out here attached to some stuff. Well, people know about something, about this sacrificing. People know about sacrificing children and burning them and putting them through the fire as well. That's what America does, and God's going to burn it right back. God's going to burn America to the ground. He's already started in California. The W. There's red flags out here. You better fear God. Boundaries came out again. Boundaries, barriers. What the other word boundaries came out here as well. Okay, well, anyway, speak on, Yehovah. We have equal giving and taking. It hasn't been. Okay? Somebody's going to lose everything. It's bad karma out here on you. It really is. For touching people who have been upright and did everything that we're supposed to do. For being crazy kooks. For raping people. For allowing law enforcement to be up in here and to tickety-tack on electronics so somebody can get a murder done. You will reap what you sow because God's not going to be mocked by any of you fools. Says fools make a mock of sin, but among the righteous there's favor. That's right. Thank you, Yehovah. There will be favor to his people. He gets the last say. He gets the last say. The whole process has been recorded. All the hurt that has taken place, that has been done on purpose, with great big question marks of why this crap is going on. You know, this little slut can get up in here and suck all kinds of nasty sexual parts on people and think that they can get done whatever they want to take from people. May your privy part come off of you. Every person get in bed with this whore. It says, he that sends a message by the hand of a fool cuts off the feet and drinks the damage of it thereof. There is a senator who uses a walker, who was in the military, who lost their legs. It's involved in my stuff. But anyway, just to bring that out. But somebody did give a message to somebody that was illegal for them to even touch my stuff, and gave it to some freaking whore that I didn't even know. And said, hey, can you give this to Shannon? And it didn't get to me. And now all this damage is out here on fools, and now I have no respect for any kind of law enforcement at all. Piece of filth. So somebody's got a poison energy out here that's taken place. The law is out here. Okay, well, the law is out here, and something by body of water is also showing itself out here. What else you want to bring out here, Most High? I only trust you, Yehovah. Somebody's name's Tyler just jumped out of this deck. I have no idea why it would even be in here in this big old large deck. So if your name's Tyler, jumped over here between the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands and this cruelty nonsense. If you're upright and this person got hurt, then somebody needs to go to freaking jail. But if you got a Tyler connection, whoever the people are around it, these queens are in the reverse. You reap what you sow. You're going to die. You're going to die. Filthy, profane, corrupt, polluted leadership. Like I said. Like Jehovah said. You're cowards. You do everything behind the scenes. You're nasty filth. You're a nasty freaking filth. It says the righteous, they shall rejoice. Thank you, Jehovah. This is what God's going to do to you. The righteous, people, those of you who are in the upright, I speak through the energy of these freaking fools right now and let it go to the ends of the earth, Jehovah, because there's no time or space where you are found. Let it shoot right through these freaks. It says that the righteous, we're going to rejoice when we see the vengeance of Jehovah. He's going to take vengeance on you. And he shall wash his feet in their blood, in the blood of the wicked, so that a man shall say, verily there is a reward for the righteous. Verily he is Elohim that judges the earth. And there's going to be bloodshed all over the earth because God said so for 2026. You people just keep digging a freaking pit and God's going to sacrifice you down to it in the lower parts of the earth for seeking after the souls of his people. He avenges for the blood of his children. So foster care situations, probably a lot of foster care kids are brought into the system for sacrificing for the occult. People better get a wake-up call. People better get a wake-up call on things that are going on out here. I ain't moved by him. God tells us not to be afraid. Our foot he will not suffer the righteous feet to be taken. A choking, Shandarabahai. You can't make it up because Jehovah's speaking. Thank you, Jehovah. This is why I'm secure in who I love. The Spirit of the living God is with ShannonEHensley and any person else that is in love with God and does the will of his Father and seeks hard to do it as best as you're able to do it. You freaks are dying. You'll be choked just as well. Somebody can't stop talking about somebody out here. But the other, it says war. Bring it. God's fixing to take. You know what? You don't even have a chance. You just don't even have a chance. You stupid, crazy cuckoos. You're just stupid. Look how stupid they are when they really go to bed because there is no rest for the wicked. You're going to watch your children die as well because God says so. That the wicked, their candle goes out because he talked about the wicked perverseness in a person's eyes. That when their candle goes out, the book of Job says he lays up this iniquity for them and they're going to know it. And he's going to give them a double drink of damnation for their children. So you just go right on ahead. You did it to yourself. Those of you who've had to watch your children do whatever and you wicked and profane and you're connected with this corrupt leadership, you did to yourself. You didn't give a rip about your kids. You were selfish and crap. It's coming. If it hadn't happened to the wicked people that I'm talking to, it's coming and you're going to know it. The key. Well, anyway, it's the firewall key. So somebody had a key somewhere and came in and choked somebody. Just like he said, he just repeated all of it. It's all still out here in different cards that came out again. And as I begin to talk about that, that's why I said somebody don't want this out. I said there's just been a choking here. Because my throat chakra in that video I had to drink of water. It's all here. No. God's fixing to take your blood and splatter it. And you will be haunted. Somebody is going to be haunted. They're already haunted. They're crazy. They did it all for money nonsense. It didn't pay off for the freaks. And now the leadership's all corrupt. And now they're going to get a taste of this damnation for their own self as well. God's going to replace authority. And he's going to bring upright authority in its place. He's going to uproot these freaks. Kansas City's going to burn. It's under a great big judgment coming. Your little NFL and your little Royal baseball stupidness and now your new little soccer crap ain't going to be nothing. When this place burns down, you're going to know it. You homosexual piece of filth, sex, nonsense people. You're maggots to me. Freaks. The looting. You're not going to loot crap. You put your fingers on any more of my stuff, Immediately, you are going to feel it. For eternity, you're going to gnash your teeth. You're an idiot to me. This is looting the letter A. Is it Amanda? You're dead. Is it Amy? You are dead. Shall I continue to name out some more names? Shall I? Jehovah, bring them on through. The letter F is out here as well. Is it Fran? Beat them up, Jehovah. Beat them up. Beat them up. Splatter their blood everywhere. Somebody's name is Paul. Somebody's name is Mike out here. We had Michael come out today. So pick through my hands. Pick through my hand. I'm also hearing Micah. In the book of Micah, I think it's that book, talks about how these freaks were cutting people up and putting them in cauldrons. Okay? We have sacrificing energy out here. And God's gonna take you freaks the same way and chop you to smithereens. He's gonna cut you asunder for your nonsense. Show me more information, Jehovah. Elijah. Well, God said he was going to bring the prophet Elijah, and that spirit is here because we see Jezebel come out all the time. Okay, Jezebel has the dogs lick her blood. And so we got two Jezebels over here, these freaks, in the reverse. Okay, somebody's name is Carrie, connected to something going on as well. That's Paul. Paula. We got Paul that jumped out and Paula. That's interesting. We also have somebody named Abraham coming out here. My father Abraham is Jehovah's friend. We have Sarah. Abraham and Sarah is here. My mother and my father is here. JD is also here. This could be somebody's initials. Is that JD Vance? And we got the government out here. We got Donna coming out here. We got Kent coming out here. We got a no-name coming out here. We got a lot of people that are John Does. Okay? And God sees every person who's died as a John Doe from these freaks. We also have the name Toby coming out. We also have the name Don and Donna. Paul and Paula are here. Speak on, Jehovah. We have Candy. I think that was a movie. It was a bloody movie as well. Anyway, somebody's name is Candy, or somebody could have choked on some candy. Somebody's name is Stacy out here. Are you upright, Stace? Are you? Some of you all may be. Bridget just jumped out, and Sunny has come out. We had two sun cards come out somewhere. Shelly is here, and Ruth came out here. Thank you, Jehovah. God says there's going to be justice, folks. From this filthy, profane, corrupt, and polluted leadership. They do a lot of choking. They choke because they're the snake. They're the snake of the earth. Congress. Yeah. I just said about the senator on my platform. What last messages do you want to bring out here, Jehovah? Thank you for fighting for us. The House. It's the White House. That's also a Homeland Security card. They've let sexual acts take place as well to do some crap out here. Not impressed with any of you all. Disappointed in leadership. Because people don't know how to get up in here and be upright. Just like I said at the top of this video. The crazy grooms that treated their bride the way that they did at their wedding. and was disrespectful. That's supposed to be a head of a household, and that was supposed to be something that would be protective over something that was supposed to be beautiful to the groom. And they just crazy in those videos and proved how disrespectful you are. So, you know, whatever's at the top trickles down to the rest of the nation and things like that. And that masonry nonsense has just bled out all over the world, especially in the United States of America. It's very much a disrespectful organization. And anyway, there's a death out here. Some special person is out here, but a relative card is also out here, and a death energy is out here around some crap going on. Death right here. There's death out here. That's God's last message. And the Most High is not playing. He says he's taking vengeance. He's going to wash his feet in all this blood of all these wicked crazies. He's talking to you, leadership. You're fixing to get slaughtered by El Shaddai, God Almighty, who gave you that breath that you're choking out of everybody else. May you sit there and watch your little children suffer because your seed in the earth is wickedness. That's why God told our people, you go out and you take the giants down. You don't cry for them. You kill the man, the women, the children, the beast, all of it, because they were wicked in the land. And God brought that sword out today. And we do have lands that have grievously hurt God. And he sends the sword out to kill man and beast. Starts at the top. You don't have no luck or anything to you coming. You have blood being shed because you're standing there guilty in front of God for the crap that you've done. I spit on you. Those of you who are upright, if you are out there, just stand in faith. God's going to do something out here. He's going to choke them right back.